Alrighty, there we go. We are live. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Good to be back, and good to see you guys. It's another day, and Wilbert, hello, good to see you. And yeah, I'm excited for today. We had a good day on defense in our CWL, and this is exactly what we needed. This gets us back in the race for first place. And yeah, even though we are in 6th at the moment, I'll explain a bit more in a second how we are on track for first. Krish, hey, what's going on? And Hamza, good to see you guys. Let me make sure I have my chat wide open so I don't miss any messages. Awesome. And yeah, I do want to start off the video talking about the bugs in the game. It's not usually how I like to start the live streams, but I have been doing it this week because the bugs are just going crazy right now. And we had one earlier today. I think if you guys are watching from Legends 1, then you already know what I'm about to say. It's a crazy bug that demoted pretty much every single player in Legends 1 down to Legends 2. And I remember I had been awake a little bit, and I went to go check in game, and I saw this account just in Legends 2, and I was so upset because my resets have all been so high, you know? And so yeah, it didn't take them long to fix it, but there is an issue right now where if you signed up for Legends 2 in that brief moment, then you can't attack for some reason. I'm sure that they will come up with some kind of fix. Leo, what's going on? Gave everyone in the clan a heart attack. I had no idea what I was looking at. When I saw it, I was absolutely just bamboozled. And then I immediately reported it on our Discord server, and I found out that it wasn't just me, right? So then I went to check all of my other accounts, and all 6 of them were demoted. So that was crazy. And if you are not able to attack, then it's because you signed up in Legends 2 when you weren't supposed to. Although I don't necessarily think that there was any sort of a warning to anybody that they shouldn't have signed up for Legends 2. Supercell needs a whole department for fixing bugs in their games, especially Clash Royale, and yeah. They need better server engineers. They need better, there's a whole list of different types of software engineers that they need. And so yeah, that's the big bug that I wanted to mention today. If you signed up for Legends 2, I feel sorry for you because you're probably taking defenses and risking a demotion. Like, let me pull up some of these guys here, like Smoke, for example, and Nevin. I know that these guys can't attack because in that brief moment that they were in Legends 2, they signed up. And to be honest with you, I remember looking at that sign up button and I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna quit pushing for a while if this doesn't get fixed. And if I was like stuck in Legends 2 because of it, yeah, I was ready to give it up. That's how I was feeling. It was not a good feeling. So I ended up leaving it. About the Legends 2 BS, yeah, that is exactly what we are talking about. Iflu, hey, what's going on? You asked what's the requirement to join my clan? Well, text me on Discord, and I'll give you all the details you need to know. It's a good way for me to get to know you more personally as well. And Chirag, hello, good to see you, bro. And Dark, imagine being good at the game. I know. It's not easy, right? But on this account, I did 320 in the previous day and 320 in the day before that. So hopefully if I can get another 320 today, then I'm definitely on track for a decent result. I reset today with 4 of my accounts in the top 100. And so, yeah, you can imagine like the heartbreak because I'm essentially having the season of my life. And then all of a sudden all my accounts are in Legends 2. So that's that. I'm glad that got resolved. It's not 100% resolved, but I do expect that they will come up with some solution for those players that are stuck, not able to attack. And yeah. I did not ask for your perfect rank log. Let's see. Base Town Hall 15. I don't have any Town Hall 15 bases to share with you, unfortunately. It looks like I have a couple of easy bases here to crush. Let's see, just Town Hall 16, so I'm just gonna start off with getting these hits out of the way. This is the only CWL that I'm in that's not Titan 2, and everything's looking pretty good. We should be on track for an easy first place, I think. Yeah. Let's switch to this army. This is what I like to use when I'm up against basically everything that's not Town Hall 18. I think this army is good all the way up until Town Hall 17. Let me go ahead and donate myself. Yeah, there's people talking in the clan chat on my deal clan about how screwed the whole thing is at the moment. PD, hey, what's going on? Good to see you, bro. I'm not in Exiled, I'm playing in Fallen. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you were actually playing there. Fallen is that clan that has done like a couple times of 10,500, right? So yeah, that's bug number 1, right? But bug number 2 is with the global chat. I think it might have been resolved. I'm not 100% sure, but the global chat had this issue where if you had it open and you also had an active donation request, then sometimes the game would crash when you had troops donated to you. Amaresh, hey, what's going on? Good morning to you. And Pokemon Lover, you want me to join your clan? I'm sorry, but my hands are all tied with the clans I'm already in. I'm a leader of 2 clans, and they're both very active. I can't exactly spare any accounts for you, although somebody in the chat might be able to. I'm really just going for a simple funnel here, trying to get a clear pathing for the routes to go into the Eagle. I do miss the Eagle artillery as a core defense, because this kind of base building where you were forced to either enter the Eagle side or the Town Hall side was often risky for 1-stars, especially back in Town Hall 15. I didn't really need to do that last invis because the funnel is already like essentially done. I guess I'll go for triggering the raid shower. That would be nice. Like so. I just have to also deal with the CC. It's a couple of witches. It's actually 3 witches, very interesting. But I do think that the RC with the electro boots can handle that quite nicely. She's going for it. Let's send the king here. Hopefully the RC does her job. She does, and all of the witches are dead. Very nice. We should be good for a triple already. I don't want to try to swag absolutely everything. I'll probably end up using the overgrowth just to make sure nothing goes through the poison, but I don't think I need any other spells apart from that. So let's drop the overgrowth so it covers only the town hall, just like that. And yeah, that's it for this particular layout. Barely any resistance. It is a Town Hall 17 versus Town Hall 16, so kind of a dip, right? Who was the one in YouTube asking for a Town Hall 15 base? It was somebody named Ellie Sir Gomez, something like that. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. Easy attack there, right? And the next one's going to be even easier. It's a Town Hall 14. And Wix, I saw that you want me to accept you in GE. Give me a quick second. I don't see any requests from you. Oh, we should promo. That's good. Glad to hear that. We have Cup Up Baby in our lineup. Oh, in your group, you mean? That's pretty crazy. Nice, thanks, bro. This motivated me to do my CWL hit with roots. If you're up against a Town Hall 18, I think you have better options. That's my opinion. But if you're like Town Hall 15 and you have to attack a Town Hall 17, then I think roots are good for you. Town Hall 15 versus Town Hall 17. Let's switch. Okay. Yeah, 15 versus 15 Root Riders are definitely your best shot at tripling. That's what I can say about that. I had some friends that were pushing the Town Hall 15 leaderboards, and that's what they were using, was Roots. I don't think I actually needed Super Yeti, Super Valkyrie. What is this army? This is Fireball. I used this yesterday, I guess. I'm sure I can make this work, actually. I would just need some different spells, right? Freezing Totem. Let's get rid of Rocket Loons and then hit up the Super Barbs. Although I don't think it actually matters, right? I am up against a Town Hall 17 or a Town Hall 14. How is Titan 2 today? So far it's good. Have you commented on the hero journey yet? People on Reddit are losing. Yeah, the hero journey is just one of the other bugs. And that reminds me, I forgot to mention this third bug. So the first two I mentioned were first the one with Legends 2 earlier. And then the other I mentioned was the global chat sometimes crashing the game. Although I haven't had any issues with the crashing since we got that optional update. I updated my game and I haven't had any crashes. But the third bug to mention is with the flame blower. I noticed that when he's interacting with enemy heroes, like having some sort of aggro, then sometimes the backpack doesn't activate. So like imagine you have the flame blower and the rocket backpack equipped, and only the flame blower activates once you hit the Duke ability. You would lose a ton of value there from his ability. So that's the third bug I wanted to mention, and I guess we can talk about the hero journey as a fourth bug. But the truth is, I'm sure that'll get fixed. Like I'm almost 100% sure it'll get fixed. It might take some time. You just have to be patient. Go for a direct pathing here into the Eagle. This is like always what I go for. I don't even need my siege probably. I'm just gonna drop the troop launcher anyway. I guess I should do a totem soon if the single Inferno ends up locking onto anything substantial, like there. That's good. Should be good. And I will do the Overgrowth to cover only the Town Hall. I can cover stuff behind the Town Hall too, but I think this is fine. I've had good success doing Overgrowth like this on any Town Hall level which has a Town Hall poison. And yeah, the rest is just swag, although it's a dip anyway. Should have done Builder Hut in Town Hall. Not sure what you mean. You're there now. You're there now. Let me get you promoted real quick. And that's 43 stars. We had a couple misses, but it's obviously not going to affect us much in the end. We are 30 stars ahead of the second place clan here. One second. Okay. Alrighty, let's switch. I'm ready to show you guys now how our day 4 has gone in GreenEternity. One second. Alrighty, yeah, so take a look. We got some nice defense. We ended up with 7 triples on our side, a couple 2-stars, but nothing too crazy. I definitely think that the Exiled on the other side was expecting a little better from themselves. I don't want to show every one of their attacks, but I might show a couple. I don't exactly remember which ones I wanted to show, but I know I did want to show some. But either way, I will show you guys all of the attacks from our side. This is Destro attacking number 2 with, this is Zapquake with, is this the backpack? Yeah, Zapquake backpack and Dragon Riders. I think that this is what a few players mentioned to me that he's using in Legends 1. And so he zaps out the Fire Spitter and the Scatter Shot, which is good value because it's next to the Rage Tower. Anytime you can get rid of defenses next to the Rage Tower like that, that's always good, even if you don't destroy the Rage Tower itself. And yeah, an easy approach into this top area, with the RC cutting the funnel on one side. Interesting overgrowth. I still would have liked to see if he waited for the Rage Shower to go off, or potentially if he could separate the Multi-Inferno from the Rage Shower with the overgrowth. I think covering both with overgrowth like that is kind of risky, especially now because he doesn't have any freezes left. He still has the orb though. And there is the orb right on top of that overgrowth. And yeah, as you can tell, the base is getting collapsed on. So a nice attack from Destro. Nice that this went through. He redeemed himself after a miss yesterday. Very cool. Show Rio's, you want to. Should I show that? I feel bad for him because he's a little bit down on confidence lately, but I know him and I know he's a good player. And he flagged my base before the war even started, or like right as soon as the war started, and then he ended up missing on it. And to be honest, I thought it was a free triple for him because once I realized he flagged my base, then I realized that I didn't have the trap set properly. We are getting competition in Master 3, 15 versus 15. My current clan and enemy 2 clan all have 44, 45 stars in every war. Yep, that sounds about right. There's just percentage difference. Yep. How much you paying for CWL? That's technically confidential between me and my dealer. But if you are interested in contacting my dealer, then I can give you some more details there. Ricky hitting base number 15 is diabolical. You think so? Because Victorio is like almost fully maxed, even on his lower account. Okay. I guess we'll show Rio's attack. I really don't want to, but since you guys are asking for it, I can show you. And see, once I saw that he flagged my base, because he posted a screenshot in our server that he flagged my base, maybe trying to get a little bit of intimidation in there. I looked at my base and I thought, oh man, this is so free for him. This ice golem's gonna do some good work. He's probably gonna trickle in a couple more ice golems. He drops the poison there, although me personally, I would not drop the poison there, because I think that some more ice golems probably could have gotten the same value that the poison spell did. That way I can save the poison for the CC. That's what I would have done at least. And a rage, very interesting. I really think he should have used those ice golems a little more. He only dropped one, but dropping at least a second one or maybe the third one, he could have done a lot of this with half the spells. That's my opinion there. Ice Golem King and the Duke. This combination here is so strong. The Frosty with the Snake Bracelet together with the Duke and the Fox is doing a lot of work in Legends 1 at the moment. Although this is Legends 2 modifier. So the entry was pretty smooth. I guess the lava launcher is doing a little bit of damage, but nothing too crazy. And now I have a couple witches in the CC, a furnace coming out after him. That would have been nice to have the poison, but he also has the stun blaster. And this one bowler staying behind with all the healers is not ideal. I think that was his first real choke point. Like, he did invest a lot of spells at the start, but he still could have tripled if the healers cooperated with him a bit. That's my opinion. Unfortunately, he lost the healers due to one bowler. And actually, at this point, I watched it live, and he 4x'd at this point. And I wonder if he was expecting that was going to be an easy triple in the end. And so this freeze happened while he was under 4x. And so I wonder if he could have made a difference in the end with that freeze trying to keep the queen alive. And yeah, that's that. And I think he doesn't even drop the troops because it's just going so fast, the clock. And so that's how that ended. Think it would have been a time fail? Nah, I think he just needed to not do a 4x. That would have helped. OG would have saved him there. Yeah, I think with the pathing issue, especially that one bowler stealing the healers, that's what I think. Most people run Rage with Queen Charge. It makes sense, but to be honest with you, I think that Ice Golems would have cut the spells he needed to use in half. He used one Ice Golem only, and there's a nice attack that one of our teammates, Fizzy, did, and I think it was in day 2. Let me see. I want you guys to see this. Was it number 12? I think it was. Yes. And so look what Fizzy does here with the Ice Golems, because he's able to get tons of stuff without like any spells. He has the Raven here, and so there is the first Ice Golem, and that aggroes the queen onto the Duke. I love this healer placement, by the way. It's a very nice healer placement. And here's the second Ice Golem, and the queen picks up the king. And then there's the third Ice Golem. And then the queen gets eventually to the Logger Guardian. And so by this point, he's gotten the enemy king, enemy duke, and the Logger Guardian without using a single spell. And then there's the first invis. There's a second invis. And a third invis. I'm not sure if he needed that, but he must have been thinking, like, this is going so well. Fourth invis. And then I think he grabs the Prince and the CC pool, and that's the end of that charge. He didn't need a rage spell. He didn't need a poison until the CC came out. And that's essentially how that attack was able to go through. For healer, yeah, the rage spell does make sense if the queen is being targeted by a lot of defenses at once, but that's also what the invis is good for. He used 8 spells for that opener. Yeah, it's kind of a lot. I know, right? Super Bowlers seems sus. That's why I prefer Hydra on most fails in Titan 3. CWL or with Super Bowlers. Yeah, that's what I noticed when we played Titan 3. Was that most of our failed hits were with the Super Bowlers. Or just ground attacks in general. Anyway, let's move on to the next hit from our side. This is Undertaker. This one, unfortunately, did not go through. we're gonna see exactly what went wrong. I think that I planned this out with him. Essentially what I told him to do was wait for the queen to step close to the outside and then drop the duke where he can go directly to the queen. I think that's what I told him, but he ended up dropping the duke in such a way it went to this trash. So already a miss there on the duke charge, but he does eventually make his way over here. So let's continue watching. The healer AI makes it rough sometimes, and random army splits. Everything's got to be going right. Yeah, you have to really get a good funnel. Queen charges are capable of it now, especially with the monolith arrow. That's what I think. And so, yeah, he was able to clear all of this somehow and still have the invis he needed to finish the town hall compartment. And he locks onto the logger guardian. He must have been nervous at this point because he knows he doesn't have any more invis left, so he dropped a totem there. And I think the duke with the death damage from the fireheart isn't enough to pick up the multi-inferno. There it is. And so he's already started over here with the king and the queen, and one super wall breaker, and then the troop launcher, although I think really he needed to delay this troop launcher. If you're going to end up running super bowlers like this with the troop launcher, it needs to be super late. I still think the Sky Wagon is the best choice. And yeah, so he dropped a second super wall breaker, but there were already mini wall breakers from the troop launcher. So that's essentially mistake number one, other than the duke charge. Maybe you can consider that a mistake. But as soon as I saw that troop launcher go down, I was like, uh-oh. And ice golems had just come out, so you can make it through the ice golems in this area. And the duke has gone down a second time, but he still has another revive. He has a second revive. So he is going to be able to pick up the duke a second time. And yeah, this rage spell was okay. And yeah, the healers all got caught in the traps, and the duke is just under so much crossfire at the moment. So this one kind of reminds me of how Rio's attack went. Like, he did most things right in the beginning, but in the end it just kind of got hooked. That's kind of how I feel about this attack. And yeah, the last thing left is a multi-inferno. Like, can you imagine if that second super wall breaker, he had saved it instead of, you know, wasting it, because already these walls were going to be open from the troop launcher. He could have used it to open this compartment with the multi-inferno, right? You really have to be smart about the timing of the troop launcher if you decide to run it. But like I said, I still think that the Sky Wagon is the optimal choice when you're running armies with the torch. Can't he just have used RC Spear and Ice Block for that invis comp? Yes, he could have. There's definitely many ways you can use the Ice Block to take advantage of invis towers. Although he has had success with the Ice Block and the Duke Charge in the previous attacks. And so here's Faizy again. He is again here with the Queen Charge. This is looking a lot like that one attack I showed you he did a couple days ago. So he dropped one Ice Golem, and there's a second one. I'm not sure that invis was needed, but he did it so that the Queen doesn't get hit by the logger. I can understand that. Nice poison. And a third Ice Golem. So yeah, using these Ice Golems early on a base like this is really the secret. The rate at which the Queen is able to clear these buildings and the enemy heroes is so fast. She really does a great job. And the Ice Golems keep everything frozen for quite a while, like almost 10 seconds. And so I think he was able to pick up the CC, but also maybe a Fire Spitter, I'm not so sure. If he gets a Fire Spitter, that's amazing. He does, just barely. Wow. That recall is a little sketch. but he got it. And yeah, now everything is going behind this other fire spitter, so not an issue there. And I think a super wall breaker came out of the Skywagon. I think that's what he likes to run in the Skywagon. Or maybe that was a second super wall breaker he put down. And there's the Warden ability, a nice timed Warden ability. He brought a skeleton spell to deal with the monolith over here. And yeah, this one was absolutely crushed. This one got absolutely crushed. If he had delayed the troop launcher at the mid base, he should have gotten that attack. Yeah, I think that delaying the troop launcher could have helped. The only way that could have made it through is if he saved the wall breaker or just delayed the troop launcher. 2 swag freeze is very nice. So that's how that attack failed, but here's how this attack tripled. You just saw it. And here's Temper on number 7. He is bringing his trusty army with the Skywagon. This is with the Duke and the Phoenix and the Stun Blaster. And I've really been giving him a lot of props this week for using this combination and making it look so effective, because it doesn't seem like many people like to go for stuff like this anymore. A freeze there covers the Ricochet and the Revenge Shower. I think that the Ricochet in this case was a little more dangerous because of the Giant and the Queen in that area. Skeleton spell for the Monolith. He activated the Stun Blaster early. I wonder if that was because of Headhunters or something. Not too sure. There's a nice freeze that covers a Raged Fire Spitter, a Raged Multi-Inferno, and the Logger. I like freezes like that. There's another freeze which covers pretty much the same stuff. And yeah, you can already tell this is crushed. He's probably gonna end up swagging the revive. Or I guess he uses it, but there's a chance it could have been swagged. His dragons got split. Whose? You mean Temper's? I think he did a good job with this attack. It looks like a lot like what I would have done. Although I typically go for the backpack. Like, my plan for this kind of a base would have been to hit the CC, the scatter shot, maybe a fire spitter, send in the Duke on 12 o'clock, and then shooting the arrow from the helper hut. I think that could have worked, but the reason I didn't go for it, like flag it and commit to this, was because if something happens with the arrow, I miss it somehow, then it's probably going to be a 1-star. That's why I wanted to leave that base for somebody else. Alrighty, so here is Victorio on number 9. He opted for this is Duke Charge into Dragon Riders. Another very typical attack, typical strategy. Ready to see my hits? You gotta hate watch live. I'll be hitting soon. Just hang tight. Very nice Duke Charge. He might be going for a redirect here. There it is. And a double cycle. So that's a double cycle and a redirect. So 3 invises in 1 cycle. But he gets it into the correct area. Obviously to pick up the fire spitter. This was a nice charge. And I think from this angle he'll also trigger the Rage Shower, which is nice. Potentially not. An interesting arrow. I'm not sure how I feel about this because of the... yeah, this would be the approach with the Dragon Riders. You would want to delay the arrow because It's very hard to keep the queen alive when there's absolutely nothing else in the area. You typically want the queen to stay close to the main force. I think that's also a big reason why Stars decided to quit using the queen, is because she doesn't do a very good job by herself. Like, here's the queen, she's already gone. I guess that this overgrowth was to delay the re-trigger of the Invis Tower. And yeah, at this point it's obviously crushed. He still has the orb, a totem, and a revive spell. Just needs to hold the orb for this town hall area. Same the base I asked you to craft for me. I was thinking I'll fail Aaron, and you helped me to go with Goldmine. I'm glad that worked out. Let me ask you a silly question. This Titan base is, if you have used roots, then what do you think would it be crushed? This base? To be honest with you, I don't trust Root Riders at the moment. There's a lot of things regarding the mechanics of the new defenses and the Guardians, which are not very favorable to Root Riders. To be honest with you, I wouldn't be confident saying yes that Roots can crush. I would lean more towards no. That's my opinion. He got so much good value from the Duke charge. Yeah, not only good value, but a good funnel as well. That was definitely a nice Duke charge. So here's Faizi again with another Queen charge. It's really nice to see that Queen charges are having success again. The last time I really remember them being so effective was probably in Town Hall 15. They were working in Town Hall 16 too, but a lot of stuff was working at the time. It's so interesting now that we have like Angry Jelly, Monolith Arrow, stuff like that. That was all not a thing when the Queen charges were last seriously in the meta. And so clearing this whole compartment is good enough at least to set a funnel, even if the value isn't crazy. He did get the Revenge Tower, which is a decent value, I guess. But more importantly, he got a nice funnel by clearing that whole compartment and disabling the Giga Bomb as well. First Rage spell, and then the Rage Tower as well. I'm assuming a Warden ability will happen any second now. He might be waiting for the CC. Yeah, I think he wanted to wait for the CC to come out, and that's why he was really trying to delay that Warden ability. So he definitely had an eye on the Ice Golem. And so everything's stuck now while the torch is active, so if that had been a triple Ice Golem CC, he could have had some serious complications if stuff wasn't able to make it all the way to this backside here. I'm glad this worked out the way it did. Yeah, I really get the feeling here a triple Ice Golem would have shut him down completely. But a nice attack nonetheless. He swags the Sunblaster, so not so bad. Jace, hey, what's going on? Good to see you, bro. How's CWL been for you and W Queen Charge? Yes, CWL has actually been pretty decent. We had a couple losses, but we still also have a chance for first. As long as there's a chance for first, I'm happy. To be honest with you, that's how I feel. This is Hiroya, live with a Duke Charge into Dragon Riders. This is the attack that he's using as well in Legends 1. Doing a good job keeping track of the Duke and his movement, because sometimes it's not exactly clear which way the Duke wants to go. And unfortunate about that death damage. It was almost enough to take the CC out, but at this point I don't think there's much left in the CC. a nice RC ability there to pick up a couple of air defenses. The Seeking Shield managed to one-shot 2 of those. That's a nice Lava Hound right there, covering both an air defense as well as the monolith. And yeah, there's ice golems, but from this angle it's actually pretty easy to handle them. He already has archers over here to lure the ice golems. And yeah, at this point you can already tell this is pretty crushed. He still has an overgrowth, so there it is. And yeah, the rest is just GG's. How was your previous Legends Day? Actually, it was pretty good. I managed to reset 4 of my accounts in the top 100. I was happy about the previous day resetting 4 of my accounts in the top 200. But some of those accounts which were like 160 got a nice boost. And so now I have 4 accounts in the top 100. I'm currently doing it in Champ 3 and Master 3 clan. I still got 3, but I'm not confident in Titan if my clan goes in Titan. Yeah, Legends 2 is not to be taken too lightly. I think normal mode that Root Riders are great. And Kitcha, hey, what's going on? Good to see you. It's been a minute. David Putty, hey, what's going on? Good luck on your hits and GG regardless. Wish we caught you on a better day. Oh, you must be from the other side, huh? Yeah, this is you, I guess. Well, it's good to see you here on the stream. I appreciate you tuning in. I'm just showing off all of the hits from our side at the moment. I know that you guys are probably not happy with yourselves about how much you missed, but at the same time, I know you guys are good players, and you're absolutely right that a different day would have probably been a bit more interesting. So, how's your CWL going? It's okay. I would say it's good actually. We have a lot of clans that are doing CWL, and some of our lower ones are struggling. So I'm trying to look over them as much as I can as well. And yeah, we are also still on for first place here. We need to win today and tomorrow. There's only 5 days, so we're already almost done with the week here. This is an interesting Duke charge. It's nice value if he can actually destroy the Rage Tower, but this sweeper is really hampering him a little bit over here. This does make it through in the end eventually, so a couple of Dragon Riders to pick up the scatter shots. I think without the Fire Spitter there, he might get the Inferno, but with the Fire Spitter, yeah, he barely gets the scatter shot. And here's the rest of the Dragon Riders and the RC. I think this one comes close. Just looking at it from this angle. He only has a couple of Dragon Riders left in his Warden ability. There's literally only a couple left. There's the orb. I don't know about that. It really only effectively covers the multi-gear tower. And yeah, this overgrowth, it's really an issue when you cover the Rage Tower together with the multi-inferno. Because the Rage multi-inferno really kills armies like this. I see a lot of people running stuff like Lalo, and some other new air stuff like that. Lalo's not new, but Rage multi-infernos are deadly for all these different kinds of air strategies. Yeah, this came real close. Mechanic, hey, what's going on? Good to see you, bro. Where's Victoria from? He is from Pakistan. He's one of Faizy's friends. And yeah, wow. This was just the Phoenix in the end. Very interesting. but I'm glad that went through. Here's Victoria on number 13. This came to a 97%. I watched this one live, so I already kind of know what went wrong here. Sort of. Hamza, what's going on? Dhoom, you have seen their base 14. It's that one you shared with me a month ago. To be honest with you, I flagged all their bases. I flagged a lot of their bases early. Normally, I act as like a closer, and so I don't typically flag bases early. But today I'm playing with 6 accounts instead of 5, and so I thought I really want to give myself a good chance on their bases. Here's the arrow. I think he was trying to hit this multi-inferno. I'm not sure if he could have gotten it. Maybe he could have. But the giant arrow got nerfed recently, so it's harder to snipe defenses like this. Maybe he could have gotten it. Yeah, the giant arrow used to do 2,000 damage, which was pretty substantial for a lot of defenses. There's a nice warden ability. That rage spell is really going to help him clear these enemy heroes and the guardian and whatnot. And ice golems do come out. I think that's interesting. I think that actually, I took a look earlier at what potentially pulled the ice golems, and what I think it was a headhunter that he saved under the warden ability. There were no other ground troops from his sky wagon or anything. So that's what I think pulled those ice golems. There's the revive. He could have maybe held on to it, I'm not so sure. Still would have been a little difficult. And yeah, this overgrowth, man, if it was really just like a second sooner, you know? If it had expired a second sooner, I think that the prince would have had the angle to go from the air defense and next to the monolith. And so, very close in the end. A good attempt. I liked the plan. With the flame blower, I thought it was a good plan. It was a little bit outside of the box. That's what I think about it. Show your CWL lineup. I will. We'll show that. Any attack strategy for Town Hall 17 to rank up to Electro to Legend? I can try to show you what's in my clanmate's army camps. I think he's using Hydra. And yeah, so it's the monolith that holds him in the end. Very close. Thankfully, it's still enough for us to pick up an easy win, I hope, as long as I don't do 5 fails. So here's our lineup, by the way. This is Hiroya, Victoriu, Timper, Destro, and then Faizi and I with some multiple accounts, like Faizi has 2 here, and I have 6, and then Undertaker, and then 2 more Victoriu's accounts. That's our lineup. And so you asked about Town Hall 17. Here is AK. He should be somewhere up on this leaderboard somewhere. He is currently playing with, I'm pretty sure it's Hydra. Not sure why he is not on the leaderboard. I might be looking in the wrong spots, but I can show you from the other clan what he is using in CWL at least. Bro, what about your monthly qualifiers? I'm not participating in Worlds. Personally, I just don't like esports at the moment. It's a little too difficult, and I don't have a good team to fall back on. Here is AK, and yeah, he's running Hydra. This is together with the flame blower in the backpack, one Quake, with the giant arrow, the dark crown, and the double tome. And so this attack is pretty straightforward. It's just Town Hall 17 versus Town Hall 17. But he is in Legend League, I think. So this does seem to work well for him. Can you show my attack before getting into your hits? Sure. I can. And Natalia, hey, what's going on? Good to see you. Okay. let's take a quick look over at Titan 3. I think it's kind of been a little rough for them over there. Personally, I kind of wish now I had an account over here helping them out as much as I could. There's a few losses, although I think that they did end up finishing day 4 in 4th place, like still in the promotion territory. You wanted me to show your attack here, right? This is RC. This is Duke Charge with an RC to follow up. Duke Charge with the Ice Block. Yeah, this has kind of been a trending thing for CWL. This is kind of one of the easiest way to prepare for Invis Towers. We have a lot of people doing this in Titan 2 as well, and it is quite effective. Duke gets the craziest value, you said? I believe it. He picks up the whole entire Town Hall compartment, including the Guardian. And the RC behind to pick up one of those Fire Spitters is cool. And then there's the Hydra. The Hydra could have started a little sooner, potentially, to assist the RC with the Warden ability. If there was any chance to keep her alive. That's a really big if, actually, because she's so delicate. But yeah, the Duke did great. You're absolutely right about that. Nice poison there, and yeah, the Orbis just essentially dismantles the rest of the base. You have so many spells left. I'm sure you're gonna swag at least a couple, right? I hope. Yep, there's a swag totem, a swag freeze. Yeah, nice attack, I gotta say. Okay, let's continue with CWL. So we've gone through all of the attacks that my clanmates did, and now we have all of my attacks. I have 6 hits, and I picked all these bases very early on into the war because I noticed a lot of them have a really easy backpack value, and that's what I've been pushing lately in Legends. And I gotta say, if you're up against me in CWL, then really what you should be doing is watching my streams, figuring out what I'm using, and then trying to build against that, right? I have a feeling that they didn't really try to do that from the exile. It's just a feeling. I'm not going to say that's exactly what happened because I don't know what their defensive plan was, but our defensive plan was to set every single base with the lava launcher, and obviously that ended up working out well for us because I know these guys well enough that I know that they're mostly Super Bowler attackers. So I told all of my clanmates, set every single one of your bases to lava launchers. So my plan here is to drop 3 Quakes right over this multi-inferno and hit the CC and the multi-inferno from this mortar with the arrow. And hopefully that picks up the lava launcher, but if it doesn't, it's not a huge deal because obviously I'm running a Hydra. That's my plan for number 1. It's very similar to some other bases I've destroyed in previous days. I've been rocking 3 freezes to control the splash. Yeah, freeze spells are especially good up against ranged defenses. Here's Bojangles' base, and look, he didn't even like there's not even room for any traps in these corners, so my plan here is to drop 3 Quakes here, and I'm probably going to bring a skeleton spell to control the monolith a little bit, and I should be able to get an easy entry into one of these scatter shots. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm expecting another easy triple here, and the backpack together with the giant arrow is also going to kill this spell tower. So not only this spell tower goes down, but also this one next to the town hall. So another easy triple there, I hope. And this is number 5. My plan here is actually to only bring 2 Quakes, because all I want from the backpack are both of these spell towers. And then I'm going to use the giant arrow to shoot from the blacksmith and hit a couple of air defenses and the sweeper. Although the sweeper is not important. I would say that this second air defense is more important than the sweeper, because I'm going to be entering the dragons from over here. That's my plan for number 5. Number 4, the best backpack base. Yeah, a lot of these bases are really easy for the backpack. Number 8. Okay, here is my plan for this base, is actually to drop 3 quakes over on this rage spell tower and shoot the Duke from 12. And I'm really hoping that this angle for the arrow from 6 o'clock is going to hit at least the Revenge Tower and the Multi-Inferno. The only thing is that it leaves a couple of these other Multi-Infernos up, which could be dangerous later on in the attack. And I'm going to go for a approach behind this Fire Spitter into the Town Hall. There will be a decent funnel, I hope. And then I'll get good poison value if the Logger is positioned well. I should be able to cover some CC troops as well as the Logger Guardian with the poison. I just think that these diagonal funnels just do such a great job for the for Hydra. It's typically why I like to go for those. Even if this ends up failing, this one is the one I'd say I have like the least confidence on, because like the backpack value isn't as crazy obvious on this base. It was something I identified later on when I took like a second look through all the bases. So hopefully that one works out. From the blacksmith, what do you mean? Let me take a quick look what you mean from the blacksmith. Where is the blacksmith? This base. Skelly for the... Yeah, you're right. I should bring a skeleton spell here. That was also on my mind. Skeletons, rocket loons, and I might even need a totem. That's what I'm thinking. I might need a totem potentially on top of all that. It's really hard for rocket loons to make it through all of this, like the ricochet and the expo. These buildings have some HP, and so it's going to take a second for them to even reach the monolith. Anyway, that is number 8, and here is number 14. This is Putty. He's in the chat. I feel bad because he's running a base that I know I'm going to absolutely destroy. This is a base that got me in the top 500 last season. I know it very well, and I've also seen it ran many times. And so my plan here is to drop 3 quakes and directly in between the monolith and the lava launcher. And so looking at all of the builders, that does cover 2 of them, but the only one that looks a little potentially dangerous is this one right here. This builder could potentially save the Super Wizard Tower, so that's why I need a good placement on the quake so that it covers both the monolith and the lava launcher. That way the builder goes first to the lava launcher. I think it's closer there anyway. And so a direct arrow from this barracks will be able to clear the monolith, the multi-archer, the Super Wizard Tower, and the lava launcher, which sets a nice funnel for my dragons to go into this area. There's also good freeze value over here to rage multi-infernos and the scatter shot, although I'll probably drop the freezes before the rage shower goes off. That's typically the best course of action. Doom on number 8, have you thought about Zapquake backpack on the double spell towers and the revenge tower? That is a good idea. I think that what I had planned is going to work to pick up the rage spell tower, but I don't think it will get the poison spell tower. So your idea isn't bad, but the problem with lightning spells is that it's hard to get good value from them. Like, I could probably hit the revenge tower and one of the multi-infernos, but I'm already going to do that with the backpack arrow. So not so sure about that. It's an idea. It's not the worst idea, but it's not for me. That's kind of what I think. You're Destro's father? That's crazy. Is your name also Destro? Because I know that's how they do in Nigeria, is that the son always has the same name as their father. So this is the last base, number 15, and my plan here is to hit the 3 quakes here, and that should be able to get the Revenge Tower, both Super Wizard Towers, the Lava Launcher, and the backpack together with the Giant Arrow is enough to get this second spell tower. And obviously this sweeper goes down, and the other sweeper is not an issue. Both of those sweepers will go down with the backpack. And this hero hall gives me a perfect anchor for the arrow. I'm probably going to follow up by sending my Hydra to go behind this left spitter so that I get an early approach into the monolith. That's kind of what I'm thinking there. I'll end up using Overgrowth over here, potentially. I can also try to cover a multi-inferno in case the funnel gets a little bit wonky. I guess to start, I would drop a couple rocket loons so that once the Duke makes it to the other side, he goes first to this other mortar on the right. That's good because it keeps the Duke separated from the rest of my Hydra. That's my plan, and yeah, that is my plan for all 6 bases. You attacked this base yesterday, it was probably easy, right? Blower would be good if it's not bugged. Yeah, so what I think about the blower is I think it only screws itself up when you're fighting an enemy hero. That's what I think. Mangotra, hey, what's going on? It's good to see you, bro. So, like, there is a bug right now. If you have just joined and you didn't hear my whole spiel about bugs in the beginning of the stream, there's a bug right now with the flame blower together with the backpack. Like this, where sometimes only the blower goes off and the backpack never activates. And so, can you imagine that you press the Duke ability and you're expecting him to fly across the base and he just only shoots the blower? Like, that would just be absolutely brutal. I'm giving one of my clanmates a quick promotion, and then I'm ready to go for these attacks. Yep, you attacked with the same army. Yeah, I'm sure that made everything super easy. 2 war losers. Yeah, we had a couple war losses. How you guys doing in CWL? It might not look great at the moment, like we have 1 win and 2 losses, but believe it or not, we are still on track to potentially take first place. If I can get 6 triples today, then we will only be 1 star behind Hayes Sporting. And we will actually be, I was gonna say up on percent, but it's actually down on percent. This day 3, we could have won if Hiroya didn't attack a base which was already attacked. He attacked a base that had 90% on it. And so if he instead went for a free base, he could have gotten an extra potential 2 stars, since he got the 3rd star from that 90%. And so adding 90% of 1 base to this overall total destruction, we would have won on percentage, 41 to 41. So that's what happened on day 3. What league are you in? Are you asking me? There's no way you're asking me that, right, bro? I'm using your army in all 4 of my IDs and going perfect till now, day 6. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. And Tickle, hey, what's going on? Only 5 war days in Titan 2? Nah, it's a 6 clan group. We got matched near the end, and unfortunately the group just doesn't have 8 clans because there's not always enough clans to fill up a group. So we have 5 days. We're up against 5 different clans. Yeah, Amaresh, you're doing a great job with those accounts. Are you experiencing a bug where, yeah, so that's another bug I mentioned earlier, is that if you, so first of all, we all got demoted out of Legends 1 earlier. That wasn't just you or your clanmates, that was everybody. And, yeah, we all got demoted, and so if you signed up for Legends 2 in that moment that everybody was demoted, then you probably won't be able to attack in Legends 1. That's the story with that. You got this. Good luck. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate that. I'm very happy about my base choice in this war. I think I can pick up an easy 6 triples. It's just a matter of execution at this point. And yeah, I think we can just go right for this first one. I do have to be careful about the placement of my prince, because if I drop him too far to the right over here, he's going to end up stuck fighting all of these enemy heroes and the Guardian. If I drop him more over by the left side elixir collector, then that gives him a better chance to stay with the dragons to go this way. That's what I think. And yeah, I really only just want the queen and the dragon duke to take care of all those enemy heroes. So let's go for this. Let me check the builders, and yep, we should be good. Did get a nice backpack arrow value. And there's the first totem and the poison. And the duke is a little bit on the left-ish. Here's a second poison, or a second totem, I should say. There's the early healing tome, and yeah, notice the placement of my prince. Now he's not dealing with the enemy guardians and stuff. He's going this way with the rest of my army. So that is working out. Let's use a freeze on the monolith. I don't know what that's locked onto, but the monolith did go purple, which means that it was locked onto some high HP building. I have a good angle for the revive at the moment. I could potentially revive the Duke now. Could also hang on to it for the overgrowth section, just like this. And yeah, the Duke is swarming the overgrowth area. Gonna do a freeze there, although I don't know. It wasn't the most perfect freeze. I would have liked to cover, obviously, the air defense as well. And so, yeah, that's 1 down and 5 to go. He does not miss. I do miss sometimes. I don't want to act like I'm perfect, because I already missed once on day 2. Nice clean start. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Okay, number 4. Next is number 4. Let me bring another one of my accounts over. I'll show you guys all my resets too, because I've been absolutely killing it this season in Legends. I was so heartbroken earlier when I saw my account outside of Legends 1. So yeah, I am currently resetting global rank 95. I've already got a nice defense in. All of my bases are built to defend against Hydra at the moment. Although I'm getting defenses against like throwers too, I guess. I don't know why Ryuda's using this thrower army, because he attacked another one of my bases a couple days ago and also did another 1-star there. Maybe he's, you know, still getting some kind of success, but against my bases, he has not been performing that well. So that is another top 100 reset. I have 4 accounts that reset in the top 100, and that is one of them. Give me friendly challenge, I'll clear it with Hydra. Okay. You want to friendly challenge my base? Try this. I have a clanmate asking me about some attacks. I kind of want to do one more CWL attack before I go and help her out. Okay, this is another base. I should bring a skeleton for this, right? I think that was the plan. I can bring a, what else can I bring? Do I want to bring 2 freezes? I don't exactly think I'm getting the best freeze value on this base. Really the best freeze value after the setup is going to be like back here to freeze the Guardian. But apart from that, there's no other good freeze value. I think that potentially totems could outperform freeze with the setup that I'm going for. That's what I'm thinking. So let me switch this. And yeah, let's go for this one. Bro, give me a sceneries, please. I don't give sceneries away. Personally, I'm not a fan of giving away cosmetics. I want you guys to be the best players you can be, and I would rather give away gold passes, event passes, stuff like that. Giving away cosmetics is a little counterproductive. That's how I feel. Which way is the Duke gonna go? He does go that way. Interesting. There's a totem. I'm gonna drop all the rest of my rocket launch. Maybe that was a mistake. Yeah. Definitely a mistake. Let's hope that my Warden ends up following the Dragon Riders. He does. So this does end up working out a bit. This Warden ability is not getting the best value at the moment. Let's wait until the Giant picks up the last air defense and then revive the Duke. There we go. We should be good to finish this. I got a little nervous about the splitting, to be honest. I wasn't expecting splitting like that, but see, my solution for the splitting in Legend League, I'll explain it to you, is with a couple of rocket loons at the start. Milan, hey, what's going on? Good to see you, bro. You guys are speaking a language in the chat that I don't understand. So yeah, so typically my solution is I'll chip one of these wizard towers or the mortars, like I'll get rid of them so that at the start the Duke is more likely to go to the right. And the reason that works is because the Duke and the Queen being more further to the right keeps them further away from the Hydra over here and less likely for the Warden to follow them that way. And so let's at least go back to the beginning. I'll show you guys. The Duke going to the left here ends up eventually pulling the Warden to the right. And so that's a very common issue on these kinds of bases. So a mistake on my part, I should have at least forecasted that potentially happening. And to be quite honest with you, in the moment when I was at this point, what I should have done was figured out if the Duke was either going to go left or right, and then sent my Hydra on the opposite side. That's what I should have done. But yeah, having the Duke over here ends up pulling the Warden. And these rocket loons were a mistake. I was really wanting those rocket loons to go to the monolith. But the Warden, or the Duke dying there actually helps prevent my Warden from continuing further this way. I got lucky that the Warden did eventually decide to go this way, but it still wasn't for much. You can see how much of the healing tome I lost, because the healing tome's obviously supposed to support all these dragons and Skywagon troops. So I'm glad that worked out in the end. I think builder huts could be placed a little better on this base. Yeah, if there was a way to place the builder huts in such a way, like, for example, these super wizard towers, then that would force me to move my Quakes in a better spot. Because I think from where the super wizard towers are positioned, they could potentially save the revenge tower. It's not a good base. Anyway. Okay. Let me bring another one. Oh, this poor guy. He says, give me back my trophies, and that's because he can't even attack. Here's another one of my top 100 resets. This is actually top 50. I reset global rank 36, so things are going well in Legend League. Rage Gem Healer on the Warden, only in CWL and or Legends as well. I do use this combination in Legends, and obviously it's good enough to put forward my accounts in the top 100. So I think it's underrated as a combination. That's how I feel about it. So for this base, I'm only going to bring 2 Quakes, and I guess for the extra spell, I can bring a skeleton for the monolith, but the truth is, I really want to snipe this monolith. I think I can actually reach it with rocket loons, as long as no Teslas pop up. There might be some Teslas, I'm not so sure. Then I think that the rocket loons will pick up the monolith. And at least if the monolith doesn't go down, then I still have a skeleton as backup. And then the 2 Quakes will be able to pick up both the spell towers. I think builder huts could have been placed better on this base since earthquake damage. Is that comment I already read? It is. Interesting, I've only been using the Eternal and the Heal Tome. Might have to give it a go. I'll tell you, it needs practice. It's not exactly like better than the Double Tome. I just think that both of them have drawbacks, if that makes sense. And I really like the Rage Gem Healing Tome. With the Rage Gem Healing Tome, you do sometimes need to use freezes or the Dark Orb while the Healing Tome is active. Whereas with the Double Tome, you don't exactly need to use spells while the Warden ability is active. That's what I think about that. If you would be so ever kind to fail on putting in maybe just the last 4, yeah, sure, bro. Sure, bro. I like Rage plus Heal against bases where the damage spread is low. Yes, absolutely. That is where the Rage Gem Healing Tome shines. I would agree with you there. I'm probably going to drop a baby dragon on this gold mine. That way I don't have the queen confused about where she's going to shoot her arrow. Because I think that is potentially an issue. I want the arrow to hit both of these air defenses on the left, and that way I get a safer entry for my Hydra. That's my plan. And let's switch these spells out. And let's go for it. I'm probably going to save a dragon for this side over here. That's what I'm thinking. But we should start with, I think, these rocket loons. I'm literally going to dump them all into the monolith. So if I miss, then I miss. And I do get it. How insane is that? 1 Tesla popped up. But that is still enough to pick up the monolith. Very nice. Do get both spell towers and both air defenses. So a perfect setup there. And I have 1 dragon saved. I'm going to use that other dragon right there. Let's drop a skeleton right here. I do have to be careful about the Logger Guardian at this point. Potentially using some freezes and whatnot. Let's use Overgrowth like so. Poison on the Logger. And the Orb. I think I'm going to end up missing the one of those Infernos. Somehow. And yeah, it's GG's for this base. I've still got so many spells and so many dragons still alive. And I'm not going to use any spells on the queen. She doesn't need them. She's not going to get much value anyway. Let's drop a freeze like so. Covers the Duke and the Super Wizard Tower and the Scattershot. And that's it, a swag revive. Nice and easy. Need good army clear legends too. Definitely try this army. Give this army a shot. I've used this on like most of my attacks. I don't really think I've changed it much, other than like swapping a few spells. So that's another triple done. This is also my Legends 1 army, so that's why I feel so comfortable attacking with this. I'm saying hey to my clanmate Faizy, because I see him online. Tiger Squad, me, Champ 2. Are you playing in Champ 2? I just used both tomes and Bring a Rage. That is another good option. To be honest with you, that's the biggest reason why I use the Rage Gem, is because I feel like I do well having all of these spells, but with the double tome, it's really hard to triple without a Rage spell. And it's like, the question is, what do I replace to bring a Rage spell? It's a difficult question to answer. And so that's ultimately, in the end, why I opted for the Rage Gem. Next is... oh, I'm in the wrong clan. I had no idea what I was looking at for a second there. I was in the wrong clan. Okay, number 8. This is kind of the one I was a little bit like lower on confidence, so maybe I'll save that and go for 14 instead. I still have a few attacks. I have 3 attacks left, so hopefully I can stack another 9 stars on them. Let's go for this. I guess really the only thing here is to nail the arrow and the quakes. And there we go, we got all the value. Let's get a good freeze here. And a poison. Let's try to get one more good freeze. And then the orb. And then that is the overgrowth. And let's use the last totem in such a way that can assist the or distract the scatter shot. And that's it. I think I'm good. Drop a baby dragon to clean up behind. And I think we've got another swag revive. But I gotta say, when this base was built, it was did a good job of stopping me, like multiple 1 stars I've done on this base. I'm about to get death damage from the Duke, and probably not even enough time to revive him. Barely. Swag revive. I'm really setting up at 3 AM just to watch you bash on my clanmates. Yeah, I feel bad that we matched, honestly. To be honest, I had this feeling that I was like, I feel bad for any clan that's gonna match us, but we ended up having a couple bad days. Let's see this reset here. This was 379. I ended up with already some -40s, which is not ideal. Okay, number 15. This is kind of the other easy base I was looking at. The only thing is I probably want to bring a skeleton. As long as I don't place it in either of the scattershot dead zones, I think that can get some good value there, especially distracting the prince. And so here's what I'll do is I'll drop a couple of rocket loons on the burst mortar. That way I absolutely make sure that the Duke goes to the right. So I can set up my Hydra entry on the left. If things go well, the Duke just continues this way and ends up walking completely around the base all by himself. Tanjin did trip on you. I see him a lot because he's very high in Legends. I see him almost every day, really. I think he's pushing with like multiple accounts. Lucky you didn't match me in Fallen. I would have flagged your base and failed worse than Rio. You think so? How many revives you swagged in this CWL? Almost 3-4 revives every day. On day 1, every single one of my attacks had a swag revive. That was pretty cool. But day 2, I ended up using some spells, and 1 I failed. I failed 1 attack on day 2. And that's another thing I forgot to mention, was that I ended up finding a friendly challenge on that base that I failed. And it ended up actually being a completely wrong approach that I went for. I was getting shut down even after fixing all the mistakes. So I can try to show you and explain a little further in depth, but the truth is it's really more like it makes sense when you see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, essentially the mistake here was that I had some Dragon Riders go this way, and I needed most of the Dragon Riders to stick together, but when I saw this base in a friendly challenge, that still wasn't enough to clear the base. So just run a showcase. You think I should? Bro, can you give me a Town Hall base, 18 base for Electro 32? I cannot. Unfortunately, I don't want to give you a base and then have you get absolutely destroyed on defense and then be upset with me. Because the truth is that Electro 32 is way too easy without the modifiers. If you were in Legends 1, I could definitely give you a base. Even Legends 2 and Legends 3, I feel like it's a little too luck-oriented to promote. Okay, let's go for this. This is going to be easy, I feel. I don't think I even need the one freeze that I'm bringing. I think that I'm going to be mostly good with the totems and whatnot. Check the builders, and they are all in an okay spot for me. And so, here we go. Oh, I almost forgot the rocket loons. So hopefully this works for the funnel. Probably gonna drop a couple more rocket loons to pick up the let's use overgrowth here. And yeah, it's good. The prince ended up going wrong on me. Those witches really did a good job trying to pull my prince the wrong way, but unfortunately they don't do enough in the end. Here's a swag revive, another swag revive. Somebody just asked in the chat how many revives I've swagged. Here's another one. Literally, I'm stuck at 32 from 4 weeks, and my average destruction is 100% and 99.4. Yeah, that's about right. That sounds like Electro 32 to me. I have somebody visiting. 1 second. Okay, one more attack. Let me go switch my accounts because this last account is holding a co-leader. Beautiful, thank you so much. And Storf, hey, what's going on? Thanks for the follow, I appreciate that. I'm gonna pull my accounts. Okay, let's switch. Wiz, hey, what's going on? Good to see you, bro. Another day, nice to be back. We should be in second, right? We are actually in fourth, but a plus 10 will bump us up to second. And so this is the last space, number 8. I'm hoping I don't miss this, although I'm pretty happy with my plan. I think I have a relatively reasonable plan, although I just have to be careful about this monolith. With a good skeleton placement, I should be able to keep it distracted for a while, but there's the prince and as well the multi-archer. I'm at least picking up an air defense with the backpack. That's what I think. Don't miss it, you know what I mean? I will try my best, bro. Try my best to triple. Time to swag the last attack, I hope so. Hope so. I'm not really going for swag, it's just the fact that it's too easy. Let's go for this. I forgot skeleton spell. I guess that's not the worst thing. I'll drop a dragon over here. And then the 3 quakes. And I missed an inferno. Obviously, don't forget to drop the prince. That would be a silly mistake. There's the orb. That orb is mainly to kill the enemy CC. I'm probably going to use a freeze over here to assist the queen and everything in this area. And I think we've got it under control, guys. Looking really, really solid. Can I swag the revive? I guess that's the question, right? Whether I can swag the revive or not. It's looking like I can. I missed the arrow, but I'm still going to bring some swag. Very nice. OP, thank you so much. Where's Scaly? I know, bro. Kind of a silly mistake, isn't it? I'm not used to making those kinds of mistakes, so every time something like that happens, I get a little psyched out. And that is 6 triples done. Although I didn't close this war, I picked all these bases very early on. So I'd be lying if I said I acted as a closer and did 6 triples. And so we are currently in 4th. And this 58-25 is not exactly representative of the real percentage we could have, because on day 3 we lost an attack because Hiroya attacked a base that was already hit. OP as always, thank you so much. 38 stars from Exiled is crazy. Yeah, the strategy that we put on defense was every single one of our bases had lava launchers. That was crazy. GG's as always, thanks so much. And Victoria, it's good to see you, bro. Nice to see you here on the stream. Now time to crush Haze Clan and day 5. I will definitely do my best against those guys. Victoria, if you want me to sub one of your accounts, because I took one out, but I wasn't sure which one to take out, you know, then just let me know. I'll make sure you get the accounts that you want in. And so yeah, if we win day 5, then we're in 1st. despite the fact that we lost 2 wars. But if we win day 5, then that also means that every other clan also lost 2 wars. Siva 2 lost today and day 1. The Exiled lost day 3 and today. And these other clans are also just 5th and 6th. That's where they're at. Same ID, okay, cool. We went against their second CWL clan, and we won today 42-42. Oh, you went up against the Fallen, which is kind of funny because one of those guys is here in the chat. Wix, I don't know if you're here, but he is here in the chat. This was my other top 100 reset. I have 4 accounts in the top 100 for resets. And now we can chill out and just go for some Legend League, although I am going to go for an account that's a little lower, just in case the bases happen to be any easier. I don't really want to do all of my super high rank accounts at the moment. It's starting to get late for me. Ty still got nothing. Yeah, that's correct. Although in Titan 2, Titan 3, there's like almost 0 ties happening. If a tie happens, it's more likely to happen on percentage, like equal stars on percentage, rather than whatchamacallit, 45-45. I think it's Forsaken. Yeah, they do have a third clan. There's the Exiled, the Fallen, and the Forsaken, and I'm pretty sure they have more somewhere in the burner. Let's go for this. Okay, this base. What shall I go for? I know what I do on this base. This base is really tricky, but I need to find the center line. So I am going to bust out the ruler just briefly. I want to make sure that I can absolutely hit that center tile properly. Okay. This is what I'm going for. And that gets the CC and the Revenge Tower. Let's drop everything and drop the poison here as well. I'm probably going to use a freeze over the Rage Multi-Inferno. It's always a nice value. The scatter shot's currently tanked by a totem. I'm getting a little bit of an ugly split, I'll be honest. I'm not happy about the split. I froze out Multi-Inferno there, but still not exactly what I wanted. Hopefully this is enough. I think it is. I gotta wait for the overgrowth to expire in some of these buildings as well before I can revive my Duke. And there's a chance I just swag the revive here. And there we have it, guys. Another swag revive. Nice and easy. Crazy arrow. Yeah, this I've seen this base a few times. You could see the clear. Yeah, I saw the center tile, but I didn't know the right angle. You know what I'm saying? I was a little nervous that I'd miss the angle. Because from here, I guess it kind of looks like close by the wizard tower, but sometimes it's always a little off. And plus with the Duke, when you don't shoot him from exactly in the corners, sometimes he ends up not exactly going over the center tile. It's exactly one of the biggest issues right now with the backpack. I'm probably going to hit, I think, the Fire Spitter and one of the Infernos and the Rage Shower with this. This is a friendly challenge, by the way. I saw somebody put my name on this friendly challenge, so obviously I have to go for it, right? Let's switch to a Skywagon here. I just have to be careful, obviously, about CC. Let's try to get a good angle for the orb. It's not the best angle. I'm losing a lot of troops. Not happy about this. There's the angle I wanted for the orb. Hopefully I have enough alive still to manage. And yeah, swag a bunch of spells actually. Ended up swagging a revive, an overgrowth, and 2 freezes. As long as the rest of the base goes down. I think it does though. Nice and easy. 7 out of 8 bowlers attacked on defense. SMH, yeah, the bowlers are very common in like mid rank. That's what I would say. And no, thanks for the sub. I just saw that you subscribed. Appreciate that. Very nice. Let's go for another Legends hit. We'll probably end up doing a total of about 8 to 12 Legends hits. It's starting to get late for me, so I really don't want to fail any hits just from being drowsy, you know? That happens quite a lot for me. Let's see the builders on this base. There's one builder that covers the CC, so I definitely need a good placement on the Quakes for this to go through. I'm probably going to hit the overgrowth over one of those rage showers. Alright. I think I know what I'm going to go for here. Just like that, and then shoot the backpack. And then the arrow, and I only got the revenge shot. So that's definitely a mistake. I should have also been able to get the CC there. Let's try to help the queen over here. This is so unfortunate, actually. I think this is not going the way I want it to. If the warden continues this way, that's great. This might actually be okay. Let's use overgrowth here though. And I think I've got this under control. I just want to make sure that the Guardian is definitely down. He's slowed down, but not exactly down. And so I have a totem left. I'm probably going to save it for the area that's under the overgrowth. That's what I'm thinking. Like this. And then just the revive, just whenever the dude goes down, I guess. W Attacker, thanks so much, bro. Said, hey, what's going on? You joined late today? Yeah, it's a little late. I already went through all of my CWL attacks. And if you guys are interested in using this army, it is in the video description. There's also a link to our global chat group if you're interested in joining. Clash Pusher Rank, hey, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, bro. This is one of my low accounts. I unfortunately did some mishaps yesterday, including on Yata. If you guys want to see this replay, I'll show you what happened here. I think I missed the arrow. I might have. But I also don't think that my approach was very strong. Believe me, bro, start one-on-one coachings. Yes, well, if I attack like this, then I don't definitely deserve to give any one-on-ones. I definitely didn't miss this arrow because the Tesla gave me a perfect angle. And So this here is what I went for. I used a totem there on the enemy king. A little bit too broad pathing. I should have used some totems here as well. That totem is so late. So extremely late. And yeah, just not a very strong approach really. A well-built base, I'll say, from Yatta. But yeah, my prince got sniped as well. So obviously nothing's gonna really be able to overcome this monolith because it's surrounded by a bunch of high HP stuff like the Guardian, the CC, the Town Hall, and the Sweeper as well, pushing everything back. So this ended up being a 1-star. I don't even think I had chances to recover the Town Hall if I used the revive on the Prince or the Warden. So I ended up just using the revive on the Duke there. So that pushed me from the top 500 to 876. This is my lowest reset. And it's always a good day when I can say that my lowest reset is still in the top 1000. That's how I feel about that. Okay, this base. There's definitely an easy angle for the arrow, right? Especially having the hero hall as an anchor is definitely making things a lot easier for me on this base. I'm only worried about this monolith, man. I think that can do some damage. Damn, that's not ideal. That monolith is going to do so much damage. I'm probably going to end up freezing there as well. I just really want my Warden to stay together with... No! With the Prince! Why have they separated, man? Please don't separate. Let's put Overgrowth here, just in case it helps. And yeah, I've already lost my Prince. This has not gone that great for me. Hopefully this is enough, I'm not so sure. It may not be. Let's try to get an angle onto the mortar. If I can get that mortar down, that would help. And yes, I do. That helps. Let's see if the Duke now can finish the job. I have a feeling he can. That would be amazing if he does against Invincible LG. This guy's a serious pro attacker. And yes, I got it. A nice triple there. Duke for the rescue. Yeah, getting this mortar down with the baby dragon gave me the perfect angle to send the Duke. I'm really happy about that. Maybe I'm lucky. You could argue that there was a little bit of luck involved there, but luck is always a combination of preparedness and opportunity, isn't it? This guy also plays with... Yeah, he has a lot of accounts. LG does. Let's see. He's got amazing finishes too, like tons of top 50s. Let's see. Code LG. 64th. He got a previous 6th place result with that account. 180th. He got 7th place in the old Legend League system. Definitely doing a great job on his push. Where else? I'm sure there was more. There was this one I just attacked. And then there's this one. This is his All Exceed account. I think he's pushing 5, is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I see 5. 5 accounts. Is Duke Charge Hydra a good strategy for Legends push? Yeah, it is. Although I gotta say that the base meta at the moment is currently like revolving around Duke Charges. So you're probably gonna run into traps and whatnot, but it's still so strong even with the traps. I'm getting really tired, by the way. There is a chance I call it early on this stream. I haven't really been sleeping well lately. That's the honest truth. So here, I think I want to go for an early entry into the Monolith. And it might look like it's a decision between the Monolith and the Multi-Year, but the truth is it's more a decision of whether to go into the Monolith or the CC. So I think I'm going to pick the Monolith. And so for that, I want to start by dropping some Rocket Loons here. That way, once the Duke makes it to this top side, he should go to the right first and stay away from my Hydra. And so that gets me the setup. I get both spell towers with that. Let's make sure my queen's not getting shot down. I want to make sure that my queen's not absolutely getting bombarded here. Let's use the overgrowth now. And should I use poison there? I should, I think. I'm not a fan of those ground troops that are coming out. Here's a freeze for the Logger Guardian. Although I just dropped a totem there, so it is almost a swag freeze. Almost. Here's a nice orb. And yeah, that is GG's for this base. Another easy triple. What do I freeze? Do I swag the freeze? I think that's what I'm doing. Swag the freeze. And a revive. How many revives have I swagged in this stream? I didn't fail once, and I've been streaming 2 hours now. And I've swagged a bunch of revives. Another nice hit. Okay, I'll go for one more attack. And if anybody's interested in any base visits, I don't mind doing some of those. If you guys want me to check out your bases, if you have questions on what to upgrade and whatnot. Let's do one more attack. This base, what do I go for? I feel like I have a good angle for the arrow to hit at least the CC in the Revenge Tower. It's just going to be kind of difficult to go late into the Town Hall. Obviously need to be well prepared for that. I have a feeling there's Teslas here. Let me try a Rocket Loon. And there are no Teslas, so I definitely have to just shoot a good arrow here. And I do get everything except the Poison Tower. Maybe I could have gotten that. A couple of totems down already. I just want the Duke eventually to go to the right. I'm gonna hold the Poison Tower for the, or the Healing Tome for the Poison Tower. The Duke goes left, which is not ideal. Let's use the Healing Tome now. I'm probably gonna also end up using the Overgrowth like in this area. Where is my prince? He should get a good angle for the orb. There it is. And I can probably also use poison here on the enemy queen. I'll use a totem here as well. That way the queen really has the support she needs. Although, Not so sure how crucial it is to keep her alive at this stage. I'll do a freeze here for the fire spitter and the air defense, as well as the ricochet, but the queen goes down anyway. And the base is already pretty much dismantled. Swag another revive? Is that what's happening? I am about to swag another revive. For this base, I only asked about a builder how either the builder will go for Super Wizard Tower, High HP Revenge Tower. I got this base in CWL yesterday. Not sure what you mean. Oh, you were asking me about the builder interactions, and it was because of this base, huh? But actually, the builders don't touch the Revenge Tower on this base. They touch the CC from this one builder. These builders are terrible, man. There's gotta be better spots to put them. Especially this one, look how close it is to the Revenge Tower. But it's not close enough. If he moved it one tile over, then it would probably cover the Revenge Tower. So, I don't know who built this base, but obviously it doesn't work. The previous base. Take a look at that previous base. You want me to check your base? I will. So you were asking about these builders. Because yes, they do touch the Revenge Tower. And so, watch how I dropped my Quakes. I dropped two, like, kind of where one is like where the king is standing and the other one just symmetrically to that. And then the third Quake I just dropped in between. I'll show you that. And dropping the Quakes like this also does damage on the builders, and then they start repairing themselves first. Where are the Quakes? They should be any second now. Yeah, see? So the first two Quakes I dropped kind of like on the left and the right, where I'm kind of blinking those walls there. And so that covers the builders. And then you can just drop the third Quake in between. And that's able to get the lava launcher and the Revenge Tower. Kasam, you want me to check your base out? Let's take a quick look. First, let's look at accents. He wants me to do a quick base visit. Currently Legends 2, very close to the top of the leagues. And your base is looking good. This lava launcher is, I hope you finish that soon. You're very close. Very, very close. Not much else to say. I mean, you've got a lot of upgrades done. At this point, we gotta start looking at your rank and how we can get you into Legends 1. That's really it. That's really it. Nothing for me to say about your base, other than it looks cool. I like this scenery a lot. Very nice scenery. I don't know if I'm buying this on any of my accounts, because the way I am with the sceneries is if I buy them, then I have to buy the whole set. That's how I feel. This Warden skin, it's so sick, man. And I like that King skin. That's the limited edition one. I have this one on Dhoom, as well as the original one. So this is definitely a nice King skin, and a huge collectible because it's never coming back. I wonder how many more times they'll do that in the future, you know? Just get me to Legends 1. I'll do my best, bro. I can send you bases and whatnot, but I know you have a sub. So I think you should try to take advantage of that sub. Hopefully it can get you the defense that you need. If you can get plus 300 or better on defense, then it's really just up to how the offense goes for you. Is this the correct player tag? Kasam, I think you might have sent me a clan tag by mistake. That looks like a clan tag. No, it's not. It's not a player tag or a clan tag. So go ahead and send that one more time. Make sure you copy it correctly. And Thunder, let's check your base out. Yesterday I did 2 accounts with 320. That was nice. And I'm on track for 320 with this account, Havoc. You saw me do my 5 hits just now. Krishna, you want me to check your base? I will check in a sec. I love this scenery, by the way. This is... I would put this up there as one of my all-time favorites. For sure. This came out in a special time for me anyway. It was October of 2024. This was the month that we opened our clan, GreenEternity, and we started our streak. And now we have a 120 win streak. Or I think it's like 121 now. This was such a special month for me. One of my all-time favorite sceneries. And if I had to guess, you have the skin set too, right? Yes. Nice to see the ghost skins. I wonder which Duke skin would go well with the set. We might get one in the future that will fit nicely with the sets. But your base is fully maxed, dude. There's nothing for me to comment on. It looks like you're working on supercharges. The next thing I would comment on is probably rank. You're in Legends 1. Your profile's not opening anymore. I don't know why. But there it is. Yeah, 4K rank. This is good. You definitely want to push higher. I think that a good goal for all players in Legends 1 is to hit the top 1,000 for a season result. Because the truth is, honestly, a lot of players in the top 1,000 have like 5-6 accounts. And so if you're in the top 1,000, you're really more like in the top 500 to 800. Supercell really cooked with this month's scenery and last month's. Yeah, they've been doing a great job lately with cosmetics. I'm not a fan of the skeleton skin set though. It felt a little bland, if you ask me. But the scenery was cool. Yeah, doing a good job on your base. Just keep pushing, Thunder. That's all I can say. Right now I'm out of top 10k. That's unfortunate. I hope that's not because you skipped attacks or anything. Planet A Tiao, hello, what's going on? I appreciate the follow, by the way. It's pretty cool. And Lakan, hey, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. I don't buy much other than gold passes. That's good. You definitely don't want to go too crazy on offers because anything outside of the gold pass is kind of a ripoff, I'll be honest. Unless you're like competing at a super high level, then you shouldn't be buying many offers other than the gold pass. Town Hall 11. Man, I remember when this was launched and seeing a base like this. Although at the time there were no Electro Dragons. That's what I remember about Town Hall 11. This was the launch of the Grand Warden. And Tomoy, hey, what's going on? Krishna, thanks for the sub. I appreciate that. Yeah, you have a long ways to go on your base, and it's going to be a while before you're at the same level as the rest of us in Town Hall 18. Just keep working on your heroes. Glad to see you're at least putting some levels in. And find a good clan for wars. I want to see at least 1,000 war stars from you. That's what I want to see. 31 war stars is not a whole lot. All of my accounts have multiple thousands of war stars, but good job on the upgrades. Your base looks good. Getting all the walls done early makes your base look better than it actually is. That's what I'll say. And Kasam, let's check your base. I will check one base before you actually. It's Hamoy. Dhoom, after seeing Town Hall 11, where's my gun? Which team you play esports? I play with a clan called Coastal Tides. They're a pretty cool group. They are from, like one of them's from Amsterdam. And one of them is here in the US, but over on the East Coast. So definitely very international. HGR GVP2LP. You're not sending me any correct player tags, bro. Make sure you send the correct player tag. Where are you from? I'm from Vegas. I'm currently in Las Vegas. And Tomboy, let's check your base out. I will see my top 5k self out. Nah, it's all good, bro. I'm just happy that you are tuned into the stream, trying to see some good strategy. Let's check this base out from Tomboy. And then after this, I think I'm gonna call it good on the stream because I'm dead tired and it's 12:30 already. I don't know why none of these player tags are working. This is definitely the correct player tag, but nothing comes up. Have you qualified for? No, I'm not in Worlds. I'm not in Worlds. Dex, you want me to check your base out? I will check your base out. Loving the CWL streams. I'm glad that they're entertaining. I did get a bunch of good players this time because I wanted our clan to have a good shot to promote. Not just promote, but get first place. And so a lot of the players I found are from deals. So what is going on here? None of these player tags are working. You copied it from profile, I believe you. Hama, hey, what's going on? Can I join your clan? Text me on Discord. You see on the bottom of the screen, like the way on the bottom, that's my Discord username. It's like a banner going through the bottom. Okay, let's try one more time. I hope that force quitting it works there. 8L80U2LJ9. See, that's correct. I'm not sure why nothing's showing up. I believe you guys that you're sending me correct player tags, but for some reason I'm not getting any search. Yeah, it's not letting me search. That's unusual. So sorry about that. I would love to visit your guys' bases, give you guys any tips if you wanted, but it will have to wait until tomorrow, I guess. I think that the game is bugged at the moment, on top of the million other bugs. And it's funny because all these bugs in the game like reminds me of cockroaches, right? Like the literal bug, the cockroach. Because as soon as you kill one, then like 5 more show up. Isn't that right? That's kind of how I feel about that. Let's watch an attack from Faizi. He just attacked Kwasmi. This is a base I hit in CWL. Right? I hit this with backpack arrow and got an easy triple. May I ask how much you pay him to do CWL? I'll text you the details to my dealer. He asked me to keep those prices confidential. Probably because he's getting a cut. But if you really want to know, you can ask my dealer what the prices are. Yesterday I was demoted to Legends 2. Yeah, that happened to all of us. That wasn't just you. Literally everybody in Legends 1 got demoted. Nice queen charge here. Going into the monolith early. Although personally, if I saw this base, I would be tempted to go for the town hall. It's definitely tricky because of the angry jelly though. So I wonder what his plan is here for the Invis Tower. He might be planning to hit it with the spiky ball or something. That would be pretty cool. I could totally foresee that. And then recall, right? Just recall already. There it is. Setting up the king and the duke. This has to be a log launcher, right? Yeah, there is the log launcher. That's like the only way. to deal with the Invis Tower. And I think he keeps a Super Yeti Super Valkyrie inside of his CC, which isn't exactly an optimal combination for the Skywagon. But when you run Log Launcher for bases like this, it's absolutely amazing. And he also has funneling into the core area, so this couldn't have gone better for him. Nice overgrowth. Nice stun blaster. That is huge value. It even stuns the logger. Very nice. Are you playing in KC Core? Yeah, I'm doing a stay deal there. Cloud should give their Mythos AI access to Supercell. You think so? That could totally break the game. Join option is not available in your profile, and I don't want to give you a super chat. It's all good, bro. It's all good. I'm not exactly expecting any sort of payment from you guys. And yeah, I don't have membership set up. And the reason is because I don't have anything to offer you guys yet. I don't want to do memberships unless I'm able to give something like something meaningful. Like bases or one-on-one, stuff like that. Special videos or whatever. I just don't have the time for that. And yeah, a nice attack from Faizy there. Here's another attack of his. And so yeah, maybe in the future I'll do some stuff with one-on-ones. I think a lot of players could benefit from that. A lot of people are always constantly asking for bases, but the truth is that the same players asking for bases don't have their offense in order. Can you please visit my base? I am Indian. Yeah, it's okay, bro. I think that the issue right now is that the base visits are bugged. Like, I was trying to search a bunch of players and nothing was coming up. So even if you gave me your player tag, I wouldn't be able to visit that. I'll show you. Hi, good afternoon, sir. I'm new at your YouTube channel. I appreciate you tuning in, bro. Unfortunately, you're a little late. I'm pretty much gonna call it good on the stream. Wow, this is like barely any funnel that he got here. I'm surprised he managed to make this work. But getting the king and the duke here did a good job for him. The Skywagon picks up the revenge tower. That's crazy. And a nicely placed rage spell gets him through this side. Yeah, so cutting the funnel here with the king and the duke was very nice. I'm also there. Oh, you're Daku Rafter. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Do you have video about Town Hall 16 bases? I do not, unfortunately. And yeah, Faiza, you're doing a great job in Legends, bro. I know you had a rough day yesterday, but just keep it up. I'm excited to see you back in the top 1,000 and all. And hey, thanks for the sub, Romeo. Appreciate that. And yeah, let me show you. I don't know why, but for some reason I wasn't able to visit bases. This time I am. Town Hall 16. Looks like you are upgrading air defenses. Yeah, a little rushed from Town Hall 14. I remember when Town Hall 16 was launched. This is what a couple of my accounts looked like. But those accounts are now fully maxed. Your league is low. Titan League, you want to at least be in Dragon. Pushing to be in Electro. But the upgrades look like they're coming along pretty well. Like I said, you're just rushed from Town Hall 14 and gonna have to undo that a bit. But with Town Hall 16, you get a lot of support from like the Blacksmith being max level. And Root Riders getting level 3 Root Riders, that's huge. I see dragons in your camps, but you should definitely transition to Root Riders. I don't think dragons will be as effective as Root Riders until you start hitting Town Hall 18s. And yeah. Sweet. Okay, I am going to call it good on the stream. It's been 2 hours, 18 minutes, and it's been a fun stream. I did some nice attacks, And yeah, send me a request, please. In 10 days, I will give you a super chat. I appreciate that, but it's all good. You want me to send you a friend request? I'm not expecting any super chats. Also, I don't want you guys to feel like you have to pay me just cause. If you like the content, you can subscribe and like the video. That's good enough for me. And I have too many friends. 1 second. I'll remove one of these inactive guys. And send you a friend request. Cool. Alrighty, y'all. Have a great night. And yeah, take care and peace.